Lately, I've been getting a lot of questions of where to market my brand, where to market my company. Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Amazon. Should I be on these platforms is a question I hear. The quick answer is yes to all. Now, that can be a bit overwhelming, so let's simplify this a bit. Let's start from the beginning. You have a company, you have a brand. From there, you have to tell a brand story. Now, you may say, I don't have a brand story. Well, you're telling one, whether you want to or not. And we need to make sure this is an intentional brand story. The story doesn't have to be too complex. It can be as simple as I have product X and I sell product X and I love selling product X. Great brand story. You don't need to go beyond that. If you have a bigger one, great, but you don't need to unpack your whole history, all of these other things. Simple, quick, and efficient. Next, we need to identify your core audience, and we need to identify where this core audience is hanging out. And each of these digital platforms where your audience might be hanging out have their own flavors, proclivities, if you will, to them. But let's call out Instagram first. Instagram primarily at the beginning was a photo-based platform with very short narrative descriptions. It's developed and it's become quite a bit more than that. There's Instagram TV. You can now incorporate your 1-minute videos. And now the more copy you have, the longer people hang out on that post and then affect your algorithm. So then Instagram starts to recommend these posts. This is just one snapshot that exists across the dimension of all your social media platforms of what works well on LinkedIn, Facebook, Google, YouTube. It's endless of what we can do. But first, again, we have to establish your brand story, establish your audience, and then establish where can we grow the business and where do we just need to build our moat out. The hardest thing about this is having enough content to fill these. If you're posting once a year, once a quarter, once a month, it's not enough. You will be drowned out by the sea of competition out there. These algorithms on every platform like consistent posting. We've all heard you need a blog on your website. And while that's still true, I think it's a little short-sighted. I think you need to have constant photo and video content going out into these channels. And you can go and capture all of this content at the same time, maybe once a month, once every 2 months, and then you can just quickly customize it for an Instagram platform, for LinkedIn, for Amazon. Let's recap. You have your brand, you need a brand story, and you need to tell this brand story across all of these digital platforms. You need a comprehensive digital strategy that contains all of your assets of copywriting, video production, photography, so you know how to deploy this to create a consistent message from your website to your social media to even your distribution channels. Now, these conversations are something that I and my team love to have. We'd love to engage this conversation with you, whether it's comments down below or whether you write us an email or even give us a call. We look forward to hearing from you.